The following days passed as Lister grew his new routine of being the Elliott Manor. He'd proven himself quite worthy to being the top butler drone in the manor of the Elliots. He ended up doing everything perfect. He ended up waking up at the crack of dawn, did everything that other worker drones sadly importantly did, and ended up proving himself worthy. Louis secretly couldn't be more proud as the own listener who, even though he doesn't remember her, still has his own manner and everything. James was quite pleased of this one that Tessa found, and in doing so, he entitled Listener Top Butler Drone, which Listener ended up making sure to make his title be well known, but also earnable as well. And speaking of Listener, he was finishing up cleaning the master bedroom along with the other bedrooms that the manor has. As he ended up walking down, he collided with someone, and that someone was none other than Louise. Lucky thing he caught her in time. "Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am," he said as he ended up dusting her. "It's quite okay, I wasn't looking. But still, that was not my fault. I'll take any punishment that you give to me," he said, willingly to earn getting his punishment. Louise was kind of taken back by this. No. It was my fault, actually. I was just thinking and everything, and it's not your fault. I promise. Are you sure, ma'am? Because I can end up taking extra ship and everything and stuff. And no. You're good. You're good. In fact, would you mind making me a drink at the bar? But I thought Anne would please, listener. I like how you make the drink. Okay, ma'am. I'll make your drink. Thank you. At the bar, she ended up assisting Anne to end up taking the day off, and she will let Listener do it. She actually remembered Listener making good drinks for her family. In fact, when she was a little older, before she married James, she remembered having her first drink made by Listener, and she was quite amazed of how talented he was. What would you like to have, ma'am? Smoky whiskey. Righto. We're coming right up, ma'am. And just like that, Listener did his trick and making the smoky whiskey. Here you go. As Louise took a sip, she was met with a shocking view. It was like the exact same drink she had before Listener was gone. Perfect, she said, utterly amazed of how she remembered it tasting. Thank you, ma'am. Listener, I know this is not for me to say, but have you ever thought of getting a job of making drinks and everything? Like an actual bar? Listener looked at the mistress. He was not expecting this kind of conversation. No, ma'am. If anything, worker drones like me is not fit to end up walking alongside or in front of people, as you humans say. We're just walking corpse of walking metal. This actually really made Louise cringe at that. She hated that her parents said those things towards Listener, but she stomached it. I know, it's just that, well, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone, I promise, she said, swearing. Okay, well, to be fair, yes, I actually wouldn't mind. I want to end up finding secret ways of how to make special drinks like the smoky whiskey I did, along with anything. But he said as he rubbed his head, my memory is still blurry, as I don't recall anything else. The only thing I remember was being at the dump, and then he actually motioned his own hand, like slicing it while doing that. This made Louise shake. Uh, don't don't do that, please. I don't like that. My apologies, ma'am. And please don't say ma'am, we're alone. Say my name. Listener didn't know what to feel about that. Are you sure, ma'am? Louise. Please say Louise. Alright, Louise. But ma'am, are you sure it's okay for me to say that to you? I don't want to end up disrespecting you and everything. Louise smiled and generously. I insist. Only when we're alone, you can say my name. But when we're out, you can call me Mrs. Elliott or ma'am, if anything. Of course, Louise. Kind of feels weird saying that. I know, you'll get used to it. I will. Would you like a refill, ma'am? Or I mean, Louise? Yes. It was then. Both Listener and Louise, even though Listener doesn't remember, was reliving of how they first met. It felt like a dream for Louise, and she couldn't ask for a better one. It then makes sure that they had to keep this secret because she does not want to let this thing be found by James or the others, especially her daughter, who by all means didn't know that she was like what she was, young, brilliant, and adventurous and everything. And thanks to Tessa finding Listener, she felt like she was her old self again. It's still heartbreaking to know that he doesn't remember her, but sooner or later, he will. Eventually. She just hopes to God that she would get his memory back. Even if it means moving heaven and earth, she would do it for Listener. After all, when she was growing up, he sacrificed everything for her happiness. And now she's gonna repay that back too, for him.